Hey, hope you're doing well today. So, I was talking to a friend today, and she was kind of scared to do something, and something popped in my head that my higher self had told me probably a year or so ago, because you know, as we all are, working through some other things that I'm fearful to do, and I'm allowing some of that fear to sometimes stop me from putting forth and trying. And I've got a lot of Virgo retrograde planets, so that kind of really makes me really want everything to be perfect before I get out there and put stuff out. But I told her, as I was told, there is no failure. And when you really think about it, there is no failure because we're here to evolve and expand and grow as souls and beings. And a lot of times, what we think or what we want might not be the best idea for us, or best plan, or best path. And so we just pivot. Or sometimes we put forth and it might not work out. And so we keep trying and trying and trying, and eventually it does. And through that hard work, we have come to have a different relationship with whatever we've done and created or developed and built. So I've seen a lot of is coming up to the surface now, especially with the planetary alignments. And I'm going to actually do another video about that because yeah, I get a lot of messages kind of in my dreams. So a lot's coming up, and I've seen a lot of people have, a lot of fears where we're scared to do things, and myself included. And I have to remind myself, I mean, even putting these videos, out is, I'm very used to in past lives not being seen, and I'm very comfortable not being seen and being behind and letting others, and I've been okay with that. And in this lifetime, my soul is like, put yourself out there. That's what we're working toward. So I have to remind myself and other people I talk to, you're only you once. Sure, we reincarnate and we come back as different people in these avatar roles that we play, but you're only you once. I'm only Tracy once. I only get one chance at this lifetime to try to expand my consciousness and evolve my soul. And so um, that's why there's no failure, because the whole thing is a game. We're, we're just trying to see what we'll do, what paths we take, and we're getting to know ourselves and go beyond what we think we can do when we take lifetime after lifetime to try to break some of these blocks, and we allow other people to um, stop that momentum, because what we think we have to do, what we think we should do, we're scared of being judged. There's all these outside influences that try to stop us. But at the end of the day, all of that's just conditioning and fear from those people that can't do what they want to do. So if there's something that has really been calling, or you're unhappy, um, really what you need to remind yourself and tell yourself when you're fearful to do it, you're just like, because I know so many people that know that they're supposed to do something and they can feel their soul really tugging, and but they're so scared. They are so scared to do it. And there's no, it's tell yourself, remind yourself, there's no failure. If you fail at something, you just pivot and move on and try something different. The universe is always there to catch you, and the universe likes for you to take big leaps and try things. It doesn't want you to stay stagnant. I mean, the universe cannot stay stagnant, or, I mean, it's constantly in motion and moving. So it wants you to take those big leaps, and then remind yourself, you're only playing the role of you once. You don't want to look back on your life and regret where you spent your time. Because knowing that you're really not you should help put that into perspective. I'm not Tracy. I am the light being that is playing the part of Tracy. My children are light beings playing the part of my children. They've probably been other in other aspects to me in other lifetimes. So we're all just playing parts. So we're here to just try things and not live fear. Fear-based is very opposite of God. God, the creator, the source of all that is, created and expanded all that is, and is love, unconditional love. So when we live in fear, we are living opposite of the source that created us because the source that created us loves us and knows us so much. We're, you know, to be given everything that we want. Maybe not in the way or how we think, but that's where the openness comes into play of accepting. So it becomes we have to start looking at life and what we want to do as the worthiness. You are worthy because I am. You are, I am. And recognizing that this is just a temporary role and to just go for it. And I don't mean go for it if your soul and your body is saying no and you're like, I think that's cool. No, don't do that. It is really beginning to listen. And if you get a nudge or a feeling and something's been eating at you, I want to try this job because I love this, but I'm scared of I'm not going to have enough money, or I'm not going to, I can't do that, or whatever you tell yourself in whatever way it is. That's where you got to like kind of ask your soul, and well, how do I go about and be present and start paying attention, and as things, and I'm in the energy's really kind of moving now. And I'm noticing the more present, I like stuff starting to flow into not only my reality quicker, the more present I am, but like the people I'm around, like things are kind of falling into place, and it's only going to pick up more. Um, it should reality should become a little bit more malleable, especially going into next month, where we are able to, kind of play with it a little bit more and move it forward. So, when you get a nudge to do something, really kind of follow your soul and make sure it feels right, however you get your intuition, but in your body and just go for it. What is the worst that's going to happen to you? Have you never you're here. You're say you're watching my video. Are you everything's worked out to you this far? You're here, you're there. You're you're just here playing a part. Enjoy the part. Focus less on what you see and focus more on what you feel because that's who you truly are. That's your true nature. So just go within your heart. Know that you're only you once playing this part and to let the heart guide you and allow yourself to attract in what you're worthy of. Because again, there's no failure. It's just play. So have fun. Play with the universe, talk to your guides, talk to your higher self. Just play. Just don't be so scared to try and put yourself out there and take those risks that are calling to you um, on a soul level. So I hope that helps. I will talk to you later. You have a wonderful day. Bye.